Hello. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Oh, I like how you put the hobby.
This is Portsmouth speaking. Speaking to the Oxfordshire gentleman on my left, it'll be all right. Hello, good evening. I'm Scott, obviously the hubby. My good friend, I'm going to get this right the first time. Mr. Dean's Beer Reviews. Dean, how are you doing?
All right, mate. All right. Looking forward to this. Nice.
Yeah.
Always nice to have a beer with my good mate. Always nice.
Yeah. So we have not had a live stream since around the Christmas time with me, yourself, Chris, and Baz. Obviously. Yeah. But you were kind enough to come down to mine and Wanda's wedding last weekend. We actually got to meet for the very first time, which was an absolute pleasure. You got out of the car and it was just like meeting an old friend. It was absolutely magic.
It was. I've said to you before, mate. A day that I will never ever forget. It was beautiful for so many reasons. It was lovely.
Yeah, and obviously after all of the shenanigans on the Saturday, myself, your good lady, and my good lady, we met up for a beer in Gunwharf, yes. away from all the rubbish. Which was actually really, really nice. So we sat and had a beer. We had one of the beers. We were both went into the Slug and Lettuce, and we were eyeing up the Planet Pale from Brewdog, and we're actually quite surprised that it was all right. And then we said,
we both. I mean, you said, didn't you? You wanted to go in absolutely hating it, and we sat down with it. We had half each. We sat down in the sunshine. And it wasn't too shabby, was it? Actually, it was not bad.
In the sun, it was absolutely. It was okay. I mean, we were both taking the piss, thinking it's going to be horrendous. Even both the girls were like, "Why are you buying that for? You're just going to hammer at it." And we were sat in the sunshine. It was really nice. So we've picked up that. So we're going to take a look at the Planet Pale.
Are you going to say the comments?
Yes, I'm just doing the intro stuff, lovey, and then I'll get to the comments. I've got my lady over here. She's the wifey. She's taking care of the comments. So Wanda and any arseholes that come in. Wanda's in charge of the comments.
They shall not be shown.
They shall not be named. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at the Planet Pale, and then it was like pick up 3 other beers that you want to pick up. So Dean, if you want to say what you've picked up, pal.
Right, okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't know when we're going to do the Planet Pale, but it'll be coming along sometime this evening. So I got 2 beers from Morrison's. This is a new one on me. It's Hambleton Brewery. It's their Nightmare Porter, 500ml bottle, 5% ABV. Don't know nothing about the brewery, so I'll just crack that one open. Of course, safe bet that is Sierra Nevada. And a straggler from, is it Lidl or Aldi? I can never remember. Beer and Belly.
Is it Lidl or Aldi? I've got a feeling that's Aldi.
Oh, is it Aldi, is it?
Oh, yeah, well, we've got different opinions, so it'd be interesting. That someone in the comments is going to know a damn sight more than we do. Sorry. Excuse me. So I've picked up, obviously, the Planet Pale, which I am looking for. Obviously, I'm really looking forward to it. It was okay out of the pump. That's good. I've picked up 2 of these because I reviewed one earlier, thinking it might be all right. It's okay. It's not fantastic. It's typical. It's safe. I called it a safe West Coast IPA. I've picked up a pretty decent West Coast IPA, Stop the Clock from Magic Rock. Again, not everyone's favourite brewery. I don't give a shit. And then I picked up one I don't know I've ever had, and it's the beer I went into Asda not long ago for when they had the new releases and actually came out without, and it's the Mikkeller. So I'm doing well for breweries that everybody hates this evening. So obviously Mikkeller, Brewdog, and
yeah. You got the treble there, mate.
I'm going to keep the match ball. So shall we? I'm actually drinking at the moment. I'm just about to finish off a glass of what is it? Martini Asti. Videos come in probably next week. I'll explain why. I'm just going to nick that. And should we open this one up, buddy?
Yeah, let's go for it. Let me just finish this one.
Comments. So while we're opening it up, Wanda's going to fire through some of these comments. So everyone knows that the first person in any live stream will be the lovely Thomas McCarthy. Window bit. Actually, we got something come through the post.
Yeah, a card and chocolate.
Card and chocolate came through the post the other day from Thomas. Thomas, thank you so much for the present. Myself and Wanda were absolutely blown away by that. So thank you ever so much. Go on, Wanda. Hi, I'm Ross. Can you help me find?
Blah, 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 blah.
Go on, bugger off.
Colette's in.
Hello, Colette. How are you and Aidan?
Kenny Joe 7ASA.
Hello, Kenny and Maureen. How are they? How are you doing?
Adrian's in.
Hello, how you doing, buddy?
Death Cocktail.
Evening.
There is quite a bit of spiel on this canon as well. There's the back to how they were. I know you were saying on your video earlier on that the Bible are bullshit, but they seem to have brought it all back again now on that with that bloody carbon nonsense.
That's what I said on the video. I think if they spent as much money on fucking producing a decent beer as they did on bullshit, then we could maybe go back to the normality of it all. Hello, Alan.
We'd be nearly there, wouldn't we?
Hi.
I've been struck down by COVID. Sorry to hear that, mate. So yours looks a bit. Obviously, we're looking at different lights.
Sid Cannon's in.
It's like there's a slight. I'll probably put that down to like Chile's really, but it's clear colour.
Two old men, shithouse. Hello, Andy.
Danny Bloom's in.
Danny Bloom, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna so my light. If I can get up to, I've got a ring light here. Obviously, we saw this at the weekend. It's
pretty much the same as what it was on the pump, really. It's not a great deal in it, is there?
There is a slight haze to it. It's not massive, but there is a slight haze to it.
Mark Jones.
Hello, Mark. Go on then, Dean. What do you get on the nose, buddy? Mine's not as fresh as it was. It's not as fresh as it was off that.
Again, I think you know you're smelling a brewdog to it.
Yeah.
You've got that brewdog sort of hot whiff to it.
But on the I don't know about you, mate. On the for me, there's a slight mustiness to that. Where on the out of my can anyway, on the pump, you got a really nice citrusy, lemony, grapefruit, very fresh tang to it. That doesn't smell as fresh to me.
Hello.
No, I mean I was looking for a canned on date, but it's just got best before 26 of the 8th, 22.
Jack Harrow.
Cheers, Jack.
It's a kind of neutral sort of aroma to it. There is that little hoppiness in there. There's a little bit of citrus, but it's not. I get where you're coming from with that mustiness, though.
Yeah, it's like it's really. I'm struggling to actually. Obviously, when we had it for that half the other day, you had that lovely sort of citrusy, fresh aroma to it.
Big fresh sort of grapefruit thing.
Yeah,
to it. Yeah,
and it's not in the can. Let's go for the taste. Mine's 4.3.
It was 4.3 on the tap, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah. So they haven't fucked around with the ABV. Mine is best before December 2022.
Okay.
Right.
Well, let's go.
Anyway, cheers, buddy. Cheers, everyone.
David Wilson's in.
Oh, David. It's a different beer.
You liked Brewdog, Scott?
I
like the layer cake.
We've all liked Brewdog. We've all been in a position where we've liked Brewdog. For me, it's a completely different beer to that was on tap.
Bramhill's in.
Hello, Rob.
I know. We're in a different situation right now, and I'm trying to set the scene for when we were sitting on a lovely sunny afternoon in Portsmouth.
Yeah,
it is a different beer. Yeah,
it's completely different. There's no shying away from it. There's there's I'm going to say a mustiness. I'm struggling to get away from that slight musty. That it was so fresh on tap. We both said it at the same time. This is actually it's a really nice beer. This in can is a completely different beer.
It's watery as well, isn't it?
Mm. There's not as much citrus coming through. There's not much grapefruit coming through. The carbonation on the tap was higher as well, so it gave it that little gentle kick. It's just not good in can. I have. Yeah. I don't know what you agree, mate. I don't know if you agree or not.
Yeah, it's miles better. It's miles better on tap than it is in can. Hello. This to me is watery. It's got a little bit of lemon in there, but it's like you'd squeeze a lemon in a bit of water, carbonated water.
Yeah, so like the old, when you go into like a cafe where they got the water and they got the fruit sat on the top, so you get your water out of the drainer thing. It's got that vibe about it. I'm really disappointed in that because I know we both enjoyed that half a pint.
I think if we were completely honest, I think we were expecting this outcome, though, weren't we?
To be fair, that's what I was expecting in the fucking pub, mate. If I'm
yeah.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi, David.
It's all about that, though, isn't it? It's all about that bloody. Yeah.
I just don't care. That's what I think I said in the video earlier. Hello, I'm JB. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. When I'm drinking a beer, I don't want to think about fucking politics.
I'm drinking martini.
No, you want to forget. You drink beer to forget about life, and unfortunately, politics is part of real life, and you want to forget about that.
Yeah.
When they're putting this bollocks on a can, I don't care. I'm not interested. I don't give a shit. I don't make good beer. I care. I don't care what's going on the can. I don't care personally. I don't care about your brewery ethics and your business ethics. Just make a decent beer, and I'll buy it.
A decent product.
And a job.
That's pretty fucking shit, mate. Really.
I'm really disappointed in that because I know Wanda will attest to this. So we were sat there with your good lady and Wanda, and we had a really maybe we were blinded by a little bit of we're all together. I don't think we were. We're pretty honest as people.
We know what we're tasting. We know what we're tasting, and we were both slightly on the back foot from the aroma and the first taste of it. We were sort of like we both sort of look back and feel, hang on a minute, this is all right. This is.
Well, we looked at each other. We were both a bit surprised by it. Even your ladies, they were both saying, "Why are you buying that? You're just going to shit all over it."
Yeah.
And when we didn't, they were like, "Oh."
Yeah. But that's. I mean, say you were just getting into beer and you so happened to pop into a Brewdog bar because you'd heard about it.
Yeah.
And you had half a Planet Pale Ale, and you were like, "Oh, that's pretty good, that is." And then the next week, you with your missus, you're doing your shopping, you see Brewdog Planet Pale Ale on the shelves, and you think, "Oh, I had half of that the other week, and I really liked it. I'll get a can of that." And then you're like, "Oh, right, okay."
Yeah, it's fucking rubbish. Great beer that is great for the planet. Fuck off.
Another one that goes that way and not that way with, it's pretty crap, really.
It's a shame, really.
I'm not going to bother with that.
It's a shame, really, because they're capable of so much better, and let's be honest, it's not as bad as the Pale Ale, so Brewdog Pale Ale, which was a multi mess of a beer. It's not that bad. It has some characteristics that are slightly redeeming. It's just not great, but it's not as bad as the other one.
That That's a pale ale.
That's a pale ale.
That's a pale ale.
Proper pale ale. Tommy McAllister, I hope you're both well, folks. Unfortunately, I tested positive for COVID today. Loads of people are doing it. Just keep well, mate.
It's going mad at the moment, isn't it? All that.
Portsmouth's high on it, to be fair. Very high.
Yeah. Scary.
Scary. JB said in, Jim Bob says Planet Pale is better than the Indie by a long shot. Or Indie Pale Ale.
Indie Pale, yeah.
Just dreadful. Now
I'll stick to my dark beers with Brewdog, I think.
Thomas said he thinks that the beer in Mapelli is Aldi. I'm sure it was Aldi. I can't remember. I've not had it. I think I was watching earlier. It was quite interesting. Was the Craft Beer Channel? Johnny's done a blind test of. Have you
Macro? Yeah, I've seen. I've started watching it. Yeah, it's about an 18-minute video, isn't it? I think I've watched about half of it.
He pulled out Pilsner Urquell. Yeah, it's quite good. It's very interesting, to be fair. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched a bit of it during my lunchtime today because I know he did one the other week that's done very well for views, and he's done another one recently. So yeah, fair play. They seem like nice enough blokes. So
Colesberg and Amstel and stuff like that, wasn't it? Just macro.
Yeah.
I think they chucked a craft lager in the mix as well, like just to mash it up a little bit.
So he's done another one. I don't know if there's two now. So he released another one yesterday. So they've got Pilsner Urquell. He's done Heineken twice. So they've thrown him off the scent completely. There's Camden Hells, Augustina. There's all sorts in it. He does about 15, 20 beers. It's fantastic. It's a really good, really good sort of beer. Moretti's in there. I think.
Is that in there? Peroni, or was that in the first one?
No, first one. You got Stella in there. Stella's in there. But I thought it was quite interesting, if I'm honest.
Yeah. No, I listen to their podcast when they do. I think it's the Bubble, and they do a Friday 5 p.m. podcast. And normally, if I'm on the road on a Friday early doors, I'll listen to that as wherever I'm going off, like, because it's like a half an hour podcast. They just talk beer stuff. It's pretty interesting. Him and Brad, just
they're easy listening, aren't they?
Knowledgeable blokes. Good listening.
Jim, Theo, both top blokes. All the best. Thank you so much, Jim. Hope you're keeping well, buddy.
Thank you.
Rich, hi guys. Congratulations to Scott and Wanda. Thank you ever so much. It's been a good week, Wanda, isn't it?
It's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just want to relive last Saturday because it was just totally it was a dream come true. It literally was. More, I'd say.
Lovely day. We had a lovely day on Saturday. It was great. I was very lucky to have
Everyone is still talking about it now.
Very lucky to have some really good friends. Dean came, Barry came, Dave and Chris came as well. All our friends away from this nonsense of YouTube. Mr. Bean, my best man, returned up with his fucking co-op bag, and it was just lovely, absolutely lovely. And everyone has sent a message to say congratulations, thank you ever so much. We're just blown away. It's been a lovely week, to be fair. Wanda's had a smile on her face since Saturday afternoon, and it's been good. It's nice to meet some people. I've not met Barry before. We got absolutely Barry got absolutely pissed with Chris the Butcher the night before. Absolutely shit-faced Chris was, and then saw Dean on Saturday, and then we went for a beer on Sunday, very quick one, and it was just nice to spend some time with people that mean a lot to us.
Like I said earlier on, it was special in so many ways as a guest, looking in, and getting to meet people as well. It was glorious, absolutely glorious. And meeting you as well.
And Dean's got a beer review that is an absolute car crash.
Yes, that will be up tomorrow. That's up tomorrow. So
we did it on Roll With It. Love Roll With It. Roll With It is an absolute blinder of beer, Jim. Spot on, mate. So we did a beer review. There's me, Dean, Barry, Blue Van Man Dave, and Chris the Butcher. We sort of I used the term reviewed. Proper job. I think. What was it, a proper job?
St. Austell, proper job.
Yeah, that's a proper job.
Yeah.
I gave Dean the review, so I recorded it on my phone. Sam recorded it on my phone. I gave it to Dean as a thank you for being my friend. Whenever Dean puts it up,
It'll be going up tomorrow, midday-ish, something like that. It'll be
absolute car crash.
I'm yet to give it a title, but it'll be
know.
loosely described as a St. Austell. Well, there'll be a St. Austell review in there somewhere? Question mark.
I don't know if you can give that video a title, mate. But it's five friends.
All the same, it's one of them situations where you've got to be there to sort of experience it. I mean, there's nothing to take from it other than having a bit of fun, and that's all it was. It was just a laugh to be in the same room with some great people.
So, I know that photo that's done the rounds on. I think Barry shared it. I know Chris shared it on his video. I shared it on my community of all of us together. I think it's a lovely photo.
It's beautiful.
And that was taken at the same time that the review was done. We're all half bollocks, and it's just it. I think sometimes that people can make assumptions about friendships, about things, and I think that photo shows that there's a friendship with us guys. Obviously, I know it's the first time that you've met Dave, myself, and Chris actually, but it's a bond that no one speaks about, and it's weird. It's weird how it works.
It's very weird. I mean, completely honest. Out of everybody that was in the photograph, I as you know, I speak to you probably a hell of a lot more. But it was very nice to chat with Barry again. I mean, I've met Barry before in the past. It's lovely to see Dave for the first time, and Chris as well.
Yeah.
I know Dave said to me, he said, I was waiting to be served at the bar, and he walked along to me and he said, isn't it weird when you watch people and now they are standing in front of you, sort of thing? It is a weird sort of moment, and then it passes, doesn't it? And it becomes normal.
It is odd. I mean, obviously we had Dave here. They were down for the week. And Dave came round and we had done some fun things in the shed for a laugh, like eating dog fucking biscuits and all sorts.
Scooby snacks, wasn't it?
Scooby snacks. And he walked through the front door and he's like, it's weird. Obviously, I met Dave 2 or 3 times. It's like you come in, he's like, it's not like it is on the telly. I'm like, well, no, what's your telly like? Because I don't fucking know. And you get an assumption of how tall someone is and how big they are. And then obviously Dave's 6'5", 6'6". Chris isn't far short of Dave. No. You're about where I thought you would be. And it is odd. It's an odd thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently I'm so behind in the chat, Dave.
Yeah. Roll through.
Rich is drinking Oakham Green Ale's Green Devil. That's a nice beer. I like the Green Devil.
Oakham are good. Oakham are very good. Yeah.
One is that a Guns N' Roses t-shirt, Wanda?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, and it'll be appearing sometime in the week. I don't know. We've done a review at a pub today.
I'd like to see them live, but they're so expensive.
And they're shit now. So yeah, they'll be making an appearance later in the week. I had some B. Lou says, hello, Wanda. Happy Friday. Hope you keep it well, Lou. I had some restored Elvis, restored 6.5% the other night. It annoys me that I enjoyed it so much again. So they've gone back to the 6.5. But have you had that yet?
No, I haven't, mate. But I can remember when it first came out. I was impressed with it, and I never bothered. Well, I might have had a can of the dumbed down version, and I was like, oh,
rubbish.
Yeah. The original, and if they've gone back to it, then that's a fantastic grapefruit IPA.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have to even mess about with things like that. It's like punk. Keep punk as it was before. So.
Well, they balls around with it about 12 times now. It's just not the same anymore, is it? Kev says, hello, you non-declared legend. Well, there's one legend in here. There's him. Democracy for Dummies. What the fuck is that about? It's not. Do you know what? It'd be all right if it matched what was in the tin. because it doesn't. It's okay. It's an okay West Coast, but it's not fucking brilliant. Benjamin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm on Martini Assi from Yulu.
Wait for the video coming next week. There's also I'm so far ahead with videos. It's ridiculous. It's nice to be in a position, to be fair.
It's good. It's good that you've got a selection. You can put out whatever you want now, and if you're in front of yourself.
I think I'm good till I moved. Me and Dave did a chat about wrestling. We did a 20-minute chat about wrestling. That was due to go out today. I've moved it because obviously we're live. And then obviously I've done this earlier, the punk. I don't like putting 2 videos out a day. I've done 3 today.
Yeah, because what was it? The most recent death was Razor, wasn't it? Was it Razor?
Yes, yeah. So I think we mentioned him in. It was either in. It's a video. So we'll raise a glass to him. I said, but it's probably not the best idea because he's an alcoholic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was a fucking mess, man. Yeah.
No, Jake the Snake. He was narcotics, wasn't he, and alcohol.
Oh, yeah, and alcohol. But yeah, Scott Hall was a mess. I noticed that Triple H is retired today, isn't he? Oh. He's done. He apparently had a heart attack back in August that went under the radar.
Scott, it's 20 minutes.
Yes, lovely. Okay, come in 2 seconds. Yeah, 20 minutes. I was just going to say 20 minutes. Yeah, he's retired because he had a heart attack back in August. So, yeah. I hope you're not going to be too jealous, but I've just poured a Cloudwater Chubbles Enhanced 10% triple IPA.
I've seen them knocking around on Trembling Madness. They got a load of like Cloudwater and Trouble stuff going.
Looks like you did
a can though in it, I think. £8.50 a can, something like that.
I just had a message from Baz. Yeah, I won't read it out. Looks like you didn't enjoy that. Not this. It's all right. It's all right. It's not fantastic. Sweet Temptation at the moment. Apparently stabbing people is frowned upon. Cheers, Baz. He's in my phone now as Baz the Spaz. He was in my phone as the drunkard for ages and ages and ages.
I've got him down as Captain Keggy.
Captain Keggy. Absolutely. My Beer Musketeer order came in yesterday and I've cracked Reptile Dysfunction for the first time. I'm blown away. Reptile Dysfunction from Staggeringly Good is absolutely. I love Reptile Dysfunction. It's an absolute blinder. Have I sent you one of them? Did we have one of them on live?
I've had it. I know I've had it because it's a belting beer.
I can't remember.
And talking of your local beers as well, Fallen Acorn, fantastic job on that couple of kegs at your wedding, mate.
Yeah, we had a Wholehearted, their golden ale, 3.8%. I got it in because it was low ABV. Absolutely spot on. It was lovely.
Yeah. Moorish, spot on.
They've got a new double IPA out at the moment called Awakening, which is they've got a festival next week. We can't go, but it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to pick one of those up at the weekend and get that done as well. It looks really, really good. David Wilson, how you doing, buddy? I'm really looking forward to my friend David Wilson at Brew London, and I'm going to repay some of this. I'm going to buy the man a pint because he deserves a pint for everything he does for our channel. Hope you're doing well, mate. What are you drinking, David? I'm having a bottle of Singha, very nice lager. Cheers. What are you doing? If you open, you're on the
Sierra Nevada.
I'm still on this fucking thing. I'm not throwing it away. I'm having it.
I might go back to it later if I run out of beer. It's fucking shocking, really, isn't it?
It's really disappointing when you look at what it was on keg.
Consistency, though, isn't it? I mean, you said before when you're a big, you don't hide behind the fact that you drink a lot of punk IPA, and the consistency on that is all over the place.
I've not drunk punk IPA really for a long time now, have I? Mm-mm. I've got away from it. I've
broken away from the shackles.
Progressed. Matt Wotton, hi everyone. How's everyone's Friday going? I'm glad it's the weekend. I think we're all glad it's the weekend, to be fair, but
much needed.
Yeah. Wanda?
It's like you're telling to the door, Scott.
Telling to the door?
Talk.
Oh, yeah, because no, she's over here.
I am here.
Look. There she is. I'm not talking to a door. There is a person there. This is the wife. Congrats on the wedding, a beautiful couple. I love the Star Trek. Fuck off. Fucking Star Trek, shut up. Couldn't resist, but it's the Star Trek stuff. So we're going to put a video together. We've got loads of pictures. And one of the things that happened, Wanda arranged a Stormtrooper and Darth Vader for me for the wedding to come and have pictures. And unbeknownst to Wanda, obviously Wanda had a chat with the people that had arranged it. She paid a fee for these two characters to arrive and have photos. So she's like, the people are like, oh, we've got to go have some photos with these people downstairs, or someone wants to see you. You go downstairs and there's Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper there. So we're having the photos. And then Emma, the girl that was running the Square Tower, came up and said, oh, we got some important guests that need to see you outside. So we go outside, and there's a whole array of Disney princesses. There's a Wookiee and all sorts of Star Wars characters. So the people that had arranged with Wanda to do this Star Wars thing, they'd arranged all these characters because they knew about the Great Ormond Street stuff with Leia, the stuff that we'd been through as a family. So these all people, they came down from far and wide, and the money that Wanda paid as a fee to have just the two, I think it was about 10 or 15 in the end, and all that money went to Great Ormond Street. It was fantastic.
The Wookiee was so impressive. It even had the voice box and everything.
The best one was Darth Vader, because did you see the dog with the sunglasses on?
I did, and it had like a t-shirt on as well, didn't it? It was sitting in a basket on the bike.
Yeah. So I'm stood next to the Wookiee, and there's a photo of me looking quite serious because I'm looking at this dog thinking, is that a real dog? And
that's what I thought. I thought, no, that's not real. And then it moved, and I was like, what?
It was the assistant dog.
It was an assistant's dog, so a helpful hound, which is what Leah's looking for. But I whispered to the guy that was dressed as a Wookiee, I'm like, is that a real dog? And he's whispering to me saying, I don't know. And then I said to him,
but he's like Darth Vader.
No, this is the Wookiee.
Oh, right.
And then I said to this guy, the Wookiee, and I said, is he one of yours? And then, but you had the Darth Vader, the guy dressed as Darth Vader, taking the absolute piss out of this dog, wouldn't he? Doesn't look like a Sith. And it's like, and then just coming as like Darth Vader. It was fucking priceless, absolutely brilliant. Wanda looked fantastic. Enjoy the photos and videos. Great that it was fantastic. We had a great day. It was lovely. We had a really, really good day. I've just got to put up with her forever now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, I wish you. Thank you. Chris was hammered. Have you seen the video of Chris when he was like
walking back to his hotel room and he's sort of like
absolutely shit faced? Had COVID all week. Sorry to hear that said. The Omicron variant, so basically a cold. You do get pissed quicker though. Every cloud, Wanda.
You've not had it at all, have you?
I've not had it at all. I've not tested positive at all. I've got to have had it. It's fucking silly.
You've still had a cough for 2.5 years, haven't you?
Yeah. Evening, Scott and Dean. Congratulations again on the wedding, Scott. Chris Boyce, thank you so much, mate. It was nice to meet some nice people that I've not met before. I've had loads of beers with my mate Dean virtually.
Again, it's weird because like we've known each other for like nearly 3 years, and we've done a fair few of these over the time, and we've had obviously video calls and chats and stuff like that. But to actually sit next to you and have a beer. Well, we had a coffee in the morning, didn't we? And then we had a beer earlier on. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, it was nice. Really, really nice. I know you got in the car. You went, hey!
Yeah. Whoa, look, there he is!
Having done the shortest taxi journey in the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he touched it when I said, Square Tower. He went, Fucking hell. I literally just put my seatbelt on and he said £3, mate.
You love me?
Yeah.
Where are we going to? Go on, next one, then. Hello, what's everyone drinking? So I'm on this.
Martini Asti.
I'm on this. It's shit. It is a bit shit.
Thanks to Chris and Lou.
I'm not even going to bother, mate, after seeing your reviews, to be honest with you.
A bit depressing, really, if I'm honest. I went in. So I go in with Brewdog, and I went in because it's all West Coast. I thought I'm up for this. I'm up for it, and
I know you like a good West Coast. That's it's your favourite style, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and it isn't good.
But then again, if it was aggressive, ruthless, I mean, a bit like Jackhammer, really, because at the end of the day, that's supposed to be a proper, authentic West Coast IPA, and it
isn't.
And are they thinking the punters in the supermarkets won't like that sort of stuff?
There's nothing. It's dulled down. It's safe. It's got the characteristics. There's a bit of a resinous pine. You got some grapefruit, pithy grapefruit, but the bitterness it's just not fucking there. The restored Elvis juice tastes a bit more bitter than I remember the original to be. I remember the original being quite nice, and having the grapefruit hit in that was pretty decent, to be fair.
Yeah, good beer.
Had the restored Elvis juice as my birthday beer from Brewdog, was on tap, back to how I remember it. I might have to have a look at that. I used to like Elvis. I know you liked Elvis juice as well.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I think I was going back when it was just in bowls then, the original.
Selfish, Scott, selfish plug. You can selfish plug anything you want on my channel, mate. Did you see the beer review my dad night? No, I haven't, Kev. I will look tomorrow. What did you do? Fucking wrestling, you babies. Shut up. He's the one that takes us saying that fucking Triple H had retired. Idiot. Drinking the first date from Lord's Brewing. What is it? I'm so far behind. I know they've got other bits and pieces, but I don't really pay much attention, if I'm honest.
The only thing that stood out for me was that Pilsner we did many moons ago. I forget what it was called.
Was it Drunken Taylor, the Pilsner?
Yeah, that was good. Really good.
I like Silver Spur, which is that might be a West Coast IPA actually, or
was that beer that you had off that you kept back till Christmas? Was it like an ale or something?
Yeah, that was a winter ale, wasn't it? That was nice. That was nice. I just haven't bought anything from them for ages, so it might be all right. I'll have a look. How much you have to pay for them YouTube legends to turn up at your wedding? Not enough. Too much. How just got anything, buddy? Just had the Cathedral City cheese rolls. Oh, they did look nice, didn't they? We did look at them, but they were quite expensive. Really the Cathedral expensive. City range in items is lovely, very expensive. But for convenience wise, they are. What's the last thing? I've got one of their cheese toasty things. They do cheese toasties that you can do like an air fryer. They're lovely.
Cathedral City.
And Cathedral City cheese is lovely.
I think I bought some Yorkshire pudding wraps from there, and it was shredded beef and pulled pork in there.
Yeah.
And what it wasn't, it was just the fucking wraps. I put them in the oven for 5 minutes, pulled them out, bit into it, and it was just Yorkshire pudding. I thought, there's no beef in this.
Some of the ice and stuff is really nice. Some of it's really expensive, and some of it's just plain old shite.
I had a few bits and pieces from that Gino Campo when he bought a range out of like lasagnas and spag bol and carbonara and all that.
Yeah,
and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
it was 2 for $5 or something. So I think I got a lasagna and a flatbread with some posh shit on top of it. It was all right for a $5. It was a good meal.
They've got some Carolina Reaper fries. I think they got it at the moment. But the trouble is, I like spicy, but spicy doesn't like me. And I know if I do these
I'm the
things,
same, yeah.
I'm fucking ruined.
I tried the dirty fries that they've got in there. They've got a buffalo. Is it buffalo dirty fries?
Yeah.
With Frank's hot sauce all over them, and fucking lovely. But it just don't agree when it's in the stomach.
That's me on the shitter for 3 days after that. Otherwise, I'm done.
Yeah.
A couple of the ones that we've done, like the spicy and easy stuff, where I've been on the toilet at 3 a.m. What are you doing? Evening, guys and girls, on the Goose Island. I like Goose Island. I haven't got a problem with Goose Island at all.
You had that in the hotel that I stayed in, Holiday Inn. You had the session IPA from Goose Island.
What is that? The Midway.
Midway, yeah.
Midway's all right. I quite like Midway. Midway's all right. I'm still looking for a good West Coast IPA. You fuck off, mate. You're in California. How can you be yourself? Taking the piss. Evening, chaps. I'm at work until 11 on my dinner break, having a ready meal. # depressing. Eddie. Eddie's taken up a lot of the chat. If you don't subscribe to Eddie, the Hop House, go and give him some love. Lovely guy. He's done the challenges. Actually, we're going to do a challenge next month.
Are we?
Wanda's doing the challenge.
What's the challenge?
The £10 challenge.
Oh yeah.
So next month's challenge, Wanda's doing it. It's not me. So she's picking the beers and fill your boots.
I still need to do the bottle shop one. I might do that one tomorrow. Actually, I've got.
I know you read, but it was closed, wasn't it?
It's always fucking closed.
Fucking
pain in the arse.
There's been some good stuff on the £15 bottle shop challenge. Actually, some of the people that have got involved and what they've actually picked up has been really good. I've really enjoyed watching all of them. And I said to you on Sunday when we met up, part of the reason that I did this challenge was to help other channels and bring some people to their channel, and hopefully
it's a nice little community reaction that you can get from something like that, because you're putting it out to any Tom, Dick, and Harry, aren't you?
Yeah,
big or small, and yeah, it's good. It's good.
I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, the Tesco one went really well. The Morrisons I did twice. Done the there's going to be no. Before you ask, there's no poll for next month's. One's going to do it, so she's going to pick where she goes to. But I've enjoyed them. I think they've gone really well. I think it's nice to just. I'm in a lucky position where I can pull some people towards channels and hopefully get them some views and subscribers as well. I learned this from you, mate. You hand back down and you reach down to help people up, and I've never forgot that.
Yeah. No, it's good when you've got. I mean, we've said before as well about Thomas Window Beer Reviews. Yep. The man deserves a medal the size of a bin lid, because he's literally everywhere. He tries to support everybody in the beer community, and it's fantastic when you've got somebody like that that's trying to clap his hands at everybody out there, because there's so many people doing it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, loads of people doing it.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at when you go back to, I mean, you've been doing it like just over 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years now. Yeah,
7 years. We've been at it 3 years in May. I know we're not just a beer channel anymore. We do anything that's fucking what I want to do, really. But I don't think people realise the effort that actually goes into it, really. And when it was just beer stuff, there wasn't that many people. Obviously, JB, yourself, Simon, probably Rob, and then so you got 4 or 5. You got the guys over in the States. There was a few of them, beer goggles and all that sort of. But all now you got a plethora of there's probably 100. There's got to be 100.
Well, I think they're averaging like a new guy a week, really. That's turning the camera on and reviewing a beer. There seems to be a new one every week, which is good. It's good. I mean, you know, The more the merrier, I guess. One of them. You've got to think like that.
I remember yeah, absolutely, and I'll always try and help where I can, like yourself. And I look at a couple of videos where you've gone back and said, shouting at the new guys, and how many people have fallen by the wayside as well, realizing that it's not as fucking easy as you think it is. It's
the expectations. I think. Well, I don't know what the expectations are of certain people that think that they can do it.
I think it depends. I think it depends what you want from it at the end of the day, Dean. It's what are you actually looking for from this? I mean, I've always been very honest that I don't expect anything. I'll take the friendships I've made, and I'd take that and run away. If I'm honest.
I think it's mission accomplished, isn't it? I just take over now. I'm not really bothered. I haven't been for a long while, really. That's not, I need to put more time into it, obviously, but I don't for various reasons that are happening right now that you're aware of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always seen it as a bit of fun. I'm getting a few quid out of it at the end of the month, and I put it back into the channel.
The same as us. Everything that we earn goes back into the channel. It doesn't. I think that's the other thing that people don't actually realise is that when you're doing these things, that it actually costs quite a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's not cheap. It's everything we earn goes straight back in. I'm out of pocket every month from it, and I don't mind that because it's my hobby. And I say I like doing these lives. I've made some really good friends, not just with like YouTube channels like yourself, Chris, Dave, Baz, the other Chris, and the other guys, but people like Eddie, Death by Cocktail, all these people that join in, Danny Bloom, all these people that comment along. It's a very strange thing, and people you're never ever going to meet in any other walk of life, and suddenly they become friends of yours.
You're opening the door, aren't you? You're opening the door and letting people see who you are. And obviously, if they like what they see, they interact with you. You build a little friendship up, and then you start chatting off camera. And it leads on. It leads on to good things.
I've thoroughly. Wanda doesn't hate it. It can be stressful. Obviously, it's this. It can be stressful, and some of the stress that it brings along. It is what it is. First date is a Kolsch style beer. Look, not had many Kolsches. There's a fly. It's in my head in.
No, I've only had a handful of Kolsches.
Never had a West Coast IPA, says Sid. Are there any available without grapefruit? You're going to struggle to find a decent West Coast IPA that doesn't have a grapefruit twinge to it.
It's that bitterness, isn't it? You always associate it with grapefruit.
Yeah,
and you get that rasping bitterness from a Westie.
Yeah, you're going to struggle on that, Sid, mate. I know you're not a massive fan of grapefruit, but that fly's doing my fucking nutting. Saw Chris's review of the sausage rolls. Did look very nice. I've not seen the sausage rolls.
Is it the cheese one?
Cheese sausage rolls. I do like cheese sausage rolls. It makes me feel hungry now. We had jacket potatoes earlier.
Yeah,
very nice.
We had them for our wedding.
Very nice. They weren't a patch. No, it's actually no. I'm going to say that would be very fucking diplomatic here. They weren't. They weren't. They weren't a patch of what we had at the wedding. Those sausage,
cracking grub that was.
We took a chance on this, so everyone does know we had baked potatoes for the wedding, and with various fillings. They were fucking awesome.
Yeah, and they filled you up well, didn't they? It filled you up.
Yeah, it's like I'm out. It's like a jacket potato. I think I said to you on Sunday when we were having a beer. You look at a jacket potato and think ain't enough. So you get a jacket potato. I had chili. There was curry, chicken curry, salad. There was a vegan chili. There was all sorts, and you look at it and you're thinking it's not enough, and then halfway through that you're thinking fucking stuff now. It was lovely, absolutely fantastic. So
I had the curry; it was really nice.
if you're in Portsmouth, the Duke of Buckingham, they did our catering. It was lovely.
Yeah, spot on.
Expensive, £2.50 for
The cake was nice as well.
The cake.
The cake was lovely.
Dean liked the cake, Wanda.
Oh, you should. Did you have the lemon cake or chocolate?
I had a bit of both.
They're both.
We had the whole top tier, and it was Madeira, and it was lovely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I had a bit of chocolate and a bit of the lemon, because I think somebody on, I think it was your friends that you went to school with on our table.
Lisa.
I don't think they were cake fans. I said, well, I love cake.
There was hardly any cake left. Out of all the tables, there was one little tray left of it.
You can have mine. I said, you don't have to ask again.
I'm not a massive cake fan, in all honesty, but it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Because we try and.
You've had it on and off for your lunch.
Yeah, I've had it this week for my lunch, to be fair. Yeah. Well, you're on, Dean. Have you opened another one? Oh, you're on the porter.
Yeah, Hambleton Brewery. So they're out of Yorkshire.
Right.
Morrison's, 4 for $6, 5% ABV, Nightmare Porter, massively flavoured, 4 malt porter. It's all right for 5% ABV.
I mean, what did you have the other night that looks really shit? The Play Brew.
I like that.
So we had
marshmallow hazelnut.
Wanda had
roast thing.
Yeah, marshmallow hazelnut spread porter from Play Brew. It was thinner.
But it didn't taste thin.
Than you would ever expect. But it was really nice.
It didn't taste thin at all. It looked thin, but it wasn't. It was
And
really
I had that West Coast that didn't look anything like the
West Coast.
I sent you a picture. You're like, was that a fucking New England IPA? I'm like, no. It wasn't.
New England. There was nothing getting through it. It was like fruit juice. And you said, it's the West Coast. I was like, what?
It confused the fuck out of me. It was a bit like excuse me, I'm just going to mute my mic. 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, no, I just had a bit of a snot on my nose, if I'm honest. It had all the characteristics of a New England IPA. So it was bitter, it was piney, it was resinous, it had the grapefruit, but it looked like a New England IPA. And as I was pouring it out, I'm like, it's confusing the fuck out of me, if I'm honest. So I even said to Wanda, I'm like, the fuck is this? It's very confusing. But it was really nice.
They do make some good beers, though, Play Brew Co.
I've not had anything that's bad. They do quite a lot down at the brew house, the Brewer's Tap, and they were really, really good.
Yeah.
If you're in London, worth a trip to the Goose Island pub at Shoreditch. Always great beers on tap. I want to do. It's not going to be tomorrow. We've got to go to Brighton on Monday because we're going to see War of the Worlds. I want to go to the Hogsback Brewery.
Sorry.
It's just up the road. Just up the road from me. It's up along the A3, turn left a bit, and we're there. So I want to go and do a video up there. I think it'll probably be next weekend now. But yeah, I'd like to go do the Hogsback. Do a couple of brewery tours, really, because I think they'd go down quite well, to be fair.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. I think people like that sort of thing as well, though, where, meet the brewer sort of thing.
Well, I won't be doing that. I'll be fucking filming him clandestine. I was supping my super long brewed, 2-week brewed, 2-week conditioned pointer. Oh, that's a long word. Space hopper. So that's the double IPA on the. I'd give it up my bloody pointer. It's a lovely ornament. I actually had. I said to Wanda yesterday. I had a survey come through. Yeah. Your experience with the pointer. You know I fucking slaughtered them.
Funny enough, I got that for her. I better not show Scott.
She said she had it one through saying, "Don't show Scott." I probably sat there going, "You can fuck on off." I absolutely have. How likely are you to recommend this to a friend out of 10? Nothing. Gave them fucking 0.
No, it never bothered me.
People absolutely loved it and got on well with it though at the same time. Yours broke though, didn't it?
Oh, it's a piece of shit. It's a fucking dust collector.
Only because yours broke, you probably would have got on really well with it.
I'd like to have a go with point or two, but I'm not paying 150 quid for it. I'm not. I refuse.
Nah.
Paul Mortal. Good evening, gents. Two of my favourite. Paul Mortal. I love you, mate. He is a lovely, lovely guy, is Paul Mortal. I will message you tomorrow. Actually, I'll speak to you. Hello?
People subscribe to the Hop House. He's 1 subscriber away from 100.
Eddie is 1 subscriber away from 100 subscribers. If we can get him to 100,
I'll subscribe.
What Wanda's going to subscribe? Going back to Paul Mortal.
I did a count to help.
I'll message you tomorrow, Dean. We'll speak tomorrow, and I will tell you about Paul Mortal. He is the loveliest man you'll ever meet in your life. Yeah. And actually, Paul, to you and your family, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, if we can get to Eddie to 100 subscribers, that's my job done for the evening.
Yeah.
Wanda's trying to now.
He's on 101.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
He's on 102. I've just subscribed.
Well, I'm going to go for a wee. Wanda's going to keep the comments going.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
What am I doing?
Yeah, keep the comments going. I'm just going to nip for a wee.
Okay.
Well, she can come on camera and talk about the wedding.
On. 2 seconds. She's saying no. Come on. Wifey.
I'm the wife now.
Wifey's coming.
Wifey.
The better one's coming.
No, it's not. I'm not the better one. Behave yourself. Hang on. Hello. Hi, Dee.
How you, Wanda? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm drinking this martini asti. I've never had it before, and it's very, very nice.
It's going down well, yeah?
It is. It's nearly a week, Dee. A week.
What a roller coaster, eh?
I know. It was. Oh my God. I said to Scott, I've been on a high since last Saturday, and just don't want it to end now.
No,
really.
Like I said to Scott, it was fantastic. I mean, you were beautiful. You were beautiful in your dress. Yeah. No.
Everyone looked lovely and stunning, and I think what made it was the first time everyone got together after the last couple of years of not being able to really.
Yeah, because you wanted to run with it last year, didn't you? But obviously COVID put a stop to it.
Yeah,
so finally you had your day.
We had our day full on without having to. Because if we had it last year, we wouldn't have been able to have the after bit at all. It was literally going to be the ceremony only, and it would have been just me and Scott and the registrar.
It wouldn't have been the same.
No, we couldn't do it like that. And it was like, no, we're just postpone it and we'll do it this year. And it worked out perfect. Better than I thought it would be, to be honest, Steve. Honestly.
Well, and the weather was on your side as well, wasn't it? Because there was some beautiful photographs outside, with the backdrop of the bee and everything. It was, you couldn't have wished for a better day, really.
Right. I'm looking forward to when the photos are done. My friend, one of my special friends, their dad done it for us for nothing, photography. And we're just waiting on him. He's going to sort it all out for us, and he's going to do a memory stick of it all, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And we're going to choose them. So, yeah, we can't wait for them. That'd be good.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I do apologise. The name skips me. The lad with the braces on. He was a dab hand with a camera.
He did the video for us. Because he's obviously family, and we wanted him involved with the day. We didn't want him working, if that makes sense. So we asked him if he could just do little snippets of videoing and just do a video and not worry about photos, because he would have been not enjoying the day as well when he should have been, if that makes sense. So He would have been quite happy doing the photos, but we wanted him in the photos. Is that?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think he was in his element though.
yeah. I mean, it was a good day and night. It really was. And
it was fantastic, wasn't it?
I wouldn't change. If we was to do it all again, I'd do it exactly the same way. Literally,
Yeah.
it was beyond what I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, especially those characters. I didn't expect them.
Wanda, will you respond to this this comment from Mondo after the brush? It's on the.
Bring on the chippy trips. We are in discussions with this Mondo Daft as a Brush, and I absolutely love your name, Daft as a Brush, because Mondo, I am Daft as a Brush.
Mondo, you'll be glad to, very appreciative to know, chippy trips will be back next week.
Yeah.
It's
or
back
this
next
weekend
week.
even.
No, the video will be out next week.
Yeah, but
Dave likes trippy chips.
Yeah.
As does my mate Rich. We've had a few calls for it to come back.
Yeah, people are crying for them.
Yeah, it is. So we'll be back this week.
Right, take care, Dean. Say hello to the lovely
ones.
Yeah, so Chippy Trips is back next week. We'll do something. It'll be back. It's coming back. And also, look out tomorrow on Blue Van Man's channel. He's got a new. I don't know if you can tell me off for this, but he might well do. He's got a new series coming out called Pint in the Pub. Look out tomorrow.
Have you done that one, Scott?
Huh?
Did you miss that one?
I've been back to my bottle shop last weekend after I did the challenge. Spent a lot of money. Oh, damn. They didn't know what I were. What the fuck? How can they not know what a West Coast IPA is on the West Coast of fucking America?
Shoot him.
Yeah, so Dave's coming out of. I'm sure he's it out tomorrow. Pint in a pub. Just
Chris is here.
hello, Chris. Yeah, so get involved. Anybody that wants to get involved, he's challenging everybody. Beer reviewers, you've got to go and review a pint in a pub, and just give you a whole review of the pub, whether it's clean, the pint, the facilities, the crisps, the food, the parking. We've done one. It'll follow Dave's. But
I'm in town tomorrow. Actually, I might pop into my Spoons.
Yeah, we need to do one in our Spoons where we met.
Yeah, we haven't had a drink since we've got married in there. I think we need to have a drink in there.
So yeah, look out tomorrow. Just opened a bottle of Galway Hooker. What's that? I've not had that. I bet he's got he's got it down there, hasn't
he? That's what he sent me many moons ago.
That's got to be 2 years ago.
That's coming up soon, that is, believe it or not. That's coming up. That time now, I said I wanted to do it at a certain point on my channel, and I think I've maybe hit that now, so that'll be coming up soon. Finally, Thomas. Finally.
Joey, Square Table Degenerate. How are you doing, Joey? Hope you keep you well, buddy. Just been kicked off the TV so the missus can watch Bridgerton. Philistine. We don't watch anything like that. All we watch is Four in a Bed.
Yeah.
We're fucking 8 years behind.
Wars or Disney stuff.
Star Wars and Disney. I've had to pay for the new fucking Disney. First Dates. Love First Dates.
Don't Tell the Bride catch up.
We've started watching Don't Tell the Bride Revisited.
Oh no on me, mate.
What do you watch, Dean? What's your TV's? What does the wife and the girls tell you you've got to watch?
Well, I don't watch anything that they watch because they watch stuff that I don't like.
Right.
So I'll go upstairs and put on Inspector Morse.
Yeah, but it's fucking not far from where you live, you fucker. You'd be like,
Well, that's it. Yeah, keeping it local.
So all you do is looking for places you've been to.
But yeah. Midsummer Murders. Quite like a bit of that. A bit of the old John Nettles.
You wouldn't want to live in fucking Midsummer, though, would you? Because you would die.
Oh, no. Nice little sleepy village. 2 deaths a week. No, thank you.
Did you ever watch Midsummer Murders or anything like that?
I think so. I can't really remember, but I do know what you're talking about there.
Yeah, we just like just rubbish, really. I like there's a series on it's on Amazon, but it's also on Disney. It's called This Is Us, and it's fucking brilliant. I mean, it's a bit shit now because they're running out of steam with it. It's been for like six
milked it a little bit.
Yeah, and it's running out of a little bit of steam. But I'm still into The Walking Dead, but I mean, fuck me, it's fucking terrible now. It's like just show me zombies and start in their head stuff, and there's just nothing happening. 3 episodes running, fuck all's happened. It's like the last series ever, and nothing's going on.
Nah.
Mandalorian, Wanda's favourite series ever.
Yeah, I think that pisses over Boba Fett, doesn't it?
I can stand Boba Fett. It annoyed me.
Yeah, Kenobi though, Kenobi.
Yeah, May 25th, is it May 24th?
Yeah, that'll soon come around, that will. That'll be good, that will.
Did you notice in both mine, so myself and Wanda both wrote our own vows, and in both, 2 seconds, Wanda, in both the vows, we both said, this is the way.
Who thinks Scott should take me to Disneyland for our honeymoon?
No. Shut up. Fucking
yes.
Disneyland. Thanks for Disneyland.
How do I mute him?
Scott should take me to Disneyland. At least part of our honeymoon, at least.
No.
And then I'll go to any brewery he wants to go to.
I don't actually want to go to breweries. We discussed it.
Don't tell me you won't want to have a drink when we go on honeymoon.
Don't Lidl offer like an equivalent sort of version of it?
I'd like to go to Prague, is where I want to go.
Yeah,
you'll love it there. You'll love it.
On the way.
Yeah, no, you'll love Prague.
And Disney Pixar.
I don't want to go to bloody.
Is there beer in Prague?
There's beer every fucking where.
Plenty of it. I think they've got a lovely like 5-story shopping centre as well, and I think there's a Disney store in there.
I'll go to the Disney store. I don't do shopping very well. I'm not a shopping person, am I?
But there's plenty of good beer. Plenty of good beer.
There you go. That's why he wants to go there.
And it's cheap as well. Cheap.
I'm not into.
Read Lactic Man's. Look, good deal there.
Yeah, no, £1,280 per person, Wanda.
Oh yeah.
No.
I think if we go to France or Prague, I think we should stop at Disneyland for at least one day.
No.
One day.
No.
Please.
No.
I'll just.
Oh.
I'll do it for you.
You do it for me. Oh,
Yes,
fuck
I
off.
would.
Fucking blackmail now, Dean.
I would do it for you.
Shut your face. Eye candy at last. Wanda. Yes, Wanda's on.
You understand? He did a great job on the video.
He did. He put all that together. That was nothing to do with us. Boo. Bring back Wanda. They want you back. I'm off.
Pine Villa. So no.
I just want to go somewhere that's. I'm not.
Disneyland involved.
I'm not a beach person. Well, a beach whale.
It will make me a very happy woman.
Fuck off.
A happy woman. Happy wife, happy life, and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. Rule that is a rule. Happy wife, happy life.
I think you should remind him of this rule.
If he does, I'm going to unfriend him.
All I want is one day. One day in evening.
Yeah, but one day in Disneyland costs about fucking half our budget.
It won't.
Well,
It won't.
where are you coming from?
London.
Yeah,
We'll go in France.
I don't want to go to bloody France. It's for the French.
It's a beautiful place.
Fuck. I can't be doing the French in Belgium.
Who votes for Disneyland for me?
You see me walking around.
If there's lots of votes for me, then we'll go Disneyland.
Shut your face. I've opened the stop. Have you had this, Dean? Stop clock.
Hi,
I don't think I have, but I've heard good things about it.
Right, it is. Well, it's fucking better than that, isn't it? It ain't hard.
Well,
sounds nice. Sierra Nevada.
you could put lemonade with that magic rock one, and it'd be better.
It's true, actually. Huh? What's that?
David Wilson.
Just opened the Sierra Nevada Baltic Joy. Fantastic portrait. Oh, that sounds nice. I do like almond. Almond in a beer, especially in like a stout, does work really nicely.
Yeah, that's a nice combo. That is.
Right, back to work for the last couple of hours. Thanks for the chat, Eddie. Glad to help out, mate. I have just done a bottle of Abbott Ale Reserve and now on a bottle of Adnams Broadside. Might do a side-by-side review of these two.
Broadside all day long.
Chris, if you want to come on, mate, for about half hour, then...
Yeah, fucking... Where's my link over? That'd be nice to chat to him.
And Baz and...
He's probably playing darts, isn't he, Bazza?
Oh, he's a fucking idiot, isn't he? I do take the piss out of Baz, but the man is a complete moron.
No, he knows it. He's a good lad, Baz is.
Hang on.
Yeah, I've got a lot of time for Barry.
Yeah, so have I. I know I take the piss out of Barry, but I've got a lot of time for Barry. He's a nice guy. And we had some fun with Danielle.
She's a character.
She didn't mention his little Willie at all, Wanda.
No.
Baz.
Oh, Friday I went there.
No, but I said she didn't mention his little Willie. No, well, she might have done actually. It was. Yeah, if you want to come on, Chris, pop on. You're more than welcome, buddy.
Pop on for 5, Chris.
Hop Skipper Juice. I'm a huge fan of Hop Skipper Juice. That's a great beer. Absolutely great beer.
You've got mixed opinions with Love and Hate now, haven't you?
Ready to take me to Disneyland on part of our honeymoon. Just part.
You be shush. You be shush now.
Kev, don't you think Disneyland should be part of our honeymoon?
What, in California?
No.
You're fucking laughing. You'd be walking on the money we got, love. You might get there by the end and come back. Do you want to go to one day in Disneyland Paris?
Yes, please. At night, because I want to see the show at night. So we'll go there in the morning, right?
Come back in the evening.
Then the day and evening, I'll go on the fast rides with you as a deal, right? I will poo myself, right?
I tell you what, email Aaron Sugar and ask him if you can borrow his jet just for one day. Whiz over there.
And then the next day we'll be on our travels. As long as I get the show at night with you watching.
Do you know how much it'll cost us?
It wouldn't cost. It'll be fine. I promise.
If you walk, you'll save yourself no end of money.
If you can sort it out.
Mark Jones says yes.
Yeah, but Mark Jones is a knobhead.
You can do SeaWorld. It has beer.
SeaWorld is brilliant. I tell you what, I went to
Disneyland.
Fuck you lot. No, guys, my guilty pleasure is watching Death in Paradise. Don't know. I know you can block me already, Scott. Congratulations again. Matt won. Cheers, buddy. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up soon. Death in Paradise. What's that about? You ever seen that thing?
Jamaica, in it or something? It's
No idea.
Oh, he plays it. The guy that was in Red Dwarf, I think he's in it. You know, the guy that played the cat in Red Dwarf.
Oh, Danny Jules Jones or something like that.
I think he's in that. Yeah, or was in it. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll probably see if Chris pops in. You'll see before us.
No. It's called Your Honeymoon.
Yeah, it's my honeymoon.
Thank you, David Wilson.
For fuck's sake.
Thomas says.
Right, can we go for it?
Stephen says, take the lady to Disneyland. Mate, Scott, I thought you did when I got you talking to.
Yes. Mate, I thought you did.
We'll do a beer review. They do have bars there.
We did one last time we were there. We did
Yeah, we'll do more.
What did we do? We did Grimbergen Blonde.
See the show. You can have as many reviews as you want in the evening.
You're a shithouse. You do know that, didn't you?
Thank you, Kenny J. 78SA.
And Maureen, your lovely wife. Thank you ever so much, Kenny.
Kenny, I say to Scott, keep the woman happy and take her to Disneyland for honeymoon.
Kenny, I know you're in your 60s.
I will cry and I'll be in my element. It'll be another dream come true.
Kenny, I know you're in your 60s. Have you ever been to Disneyland?
I bet he has.
You lot drinking citrus beers. Fuck off. I am actually, Dave. Get this one in.
Biscuits day.
Biscuit.
I'll try to pop on, but I am away and the signal might be crap.
Okay.
Chocolate and nutty butter. Go Legoland. Nope.
I love Legoland's great.
Disneyland.
Disneyland is great. No,
Dave, don't you think Scott should take me Disneyland?
No.
Disneyland for honeymoon. Whoop, whoop.
Dave, don't encourage her. Otherwise, I will block you.
I'll deal with B. He can flog us what he wants. And I'll be in my element. I'll be happy lady.
Listen, if we go on honeymoon, I'll be blogging what I like anyway.
No, you won't.
Oh, shut up.
No. Deal's a deal.
Oh, what's this bit? What has done this bit? Hey, deal's a deal.
Right? Okay.
Deal's a deal.
Disneyland.
Have you buckled to the pressure now, have you?
The old fucking moon face is fucking chiming in now. The old big fucking giraffe man.
Actually, he says Legoland.
He said Legoland. Fuck him. Never liked him anyway. There's a lot. Legoland's great.
Pricey though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cheaper going to Disneyland.
It's fucking not. And if you pick the wrong day, Legoland's. We went.
Disneyland.
I remember going on May. I'm going in a minute, Dean. I'm getting upset.
Just think of all the lovely things I've done for you.
You did lovely things for me. I'll tell you what, that's actually maltier than I remember it.
Change subject.
Okay.
And it's actually put me off.
Jamie C is in the chat.
Hello, Jamie. How you doing, buddy?
How's married life treating you?
I'm being abused over here taking to fucking Disneyland.
Jamie C, do you think you should take me to Disneyland?
I don't get other people involved. Fucking the poor bastards.
Who votes for Disneyland as part of our honeymoon?
Part.
3 days to 5.
No, 4 days to 1.
4 days to Disneyland to 1. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Shut your face. What are you on, Dean? What are you open?
Mama says Disneyland.
Still on the porter. It's not bad.
Listen to Kenny Joe. He said you should take one anywhere she wants to go, Scott.
I'm not enjoying that.
Disney on 53.
It's very malty. Really malty.
You don't want malt in a fucking West Coast beer, do you?
It's really, really malty. It's I don't want to look. I can't see that, but
what was it? What was it? £3?
So in Asda, you get the 4 for £3. No, 4 for 3, with the cheapest being free.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it could be any of them, to be fair, but I have had cans of this. It's been fine.
Oh, Chris is Scott.
Is it? We're popping on.
Do I just cook you?
Yeah.
Add to stream?
Hang on. Yes. Well, you asleep? Okay, was you in bed?
No, it's holiday.
I am in a bed, yeah. It's not my bed, though.
It's in fucking bed.
I need my bed soon.
It's not my bed.
Whose bed is it?
We're away. We're away for the weekend. So the wife and
Rachel's actually let you come on here. Oh, farted then. Did you hear that? That's not bad.
What the hell was that?
So Rachel's actually. Where's Rachel?
Rachel and Leah are in the lounge of this caravan, and I'm in the bedroom.
The things you got to do.
Chris?
I'm all good, mate. You?
Yeah, where are you, mate?
I'm in Norfolk.
Ah, well done. You enjoying it?
Yeah, we're only away for the weekend. It was a bit of a. It was mainly we're only over here because my son's girlfriend is doing work experience at a vet's in Norfolk because she's got family in Norfolk. It's also her birthday, so we said we'd bring him over for the weekend for her birthday. We'd drop him off with her, and me, the wife, and the daughter are staying in my wife's uncle's caravan that he's got in Norfolk. So that's why we're over here, was to drop him off so he could be with his girlfriend for her birthday, and we get a weekend away at the same time.
Nice one. Change the scenery, isn't it? If nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how good the signal is because I'm logged on to the Wi-Fi here, and I don't know how good it is. But
no, you're doing all right, mate. Well, you're looking like I think you've lost your hair, so I don't know how good it is because no, you're fine.
Whoa, it's worse than me.
My hair only grows on the side. I just get hair growth on the sides, nothing on the top. It just goes that way.
More importantly, Chris, and it's the question that everyone asks: what are you drinking?
I've already told you. I'm drinking a Adnams Broadside out of a wine glass.
Oh, yeah. You put it in the chat.
But I've got lined up. I've also got a Northern Monk Uprising.
I've had that. That's all right. That is.
Ooh.
Solid, mate. Solid.
You can't go wrong with Northern Monk, can you?
Generally not.
Do the job. They do the job. They get the job done.
Yeah, we stopped at Morrison's on the way down, and the beer selection in this Morrison's near here was fucking tragic. It was bad.
I've got two of them. I've got two of them in Pompey. We've got two Morrisons. You might as well fucking napalm them because there's no point in them being there. And if I were to go to one, I was coming back down the A3 earlier. One said there's some new stuff coming into Morrison's over the next couple of days. So she's messaging me. I've stopped in there. Nothing. Fucking rubbish. But it just feeds south, and we're like the bottom feeders.
It's annoying though, isn't it? Because you see all these social media posts of new beers released, and you go and have a look at your local supermarkets, and there's fuck all in there, and you're like, oh, cheers.
And then you find this fucking rubbish.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be rubbish. When you posted a picture of that on our group chat earlier, I just knew that was going to be shit.
I went in really positive. I thought, do you know what? I generally go in with Brewdog thinking it's going to be shit. But it's a West Coast IPA. Can they fuck it up? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they should be able to nail the West Coast with their big American connection now. They should be able to walk all over that West Coast and to do it like that.
That's not much better. It's fucking horrible. Malty. Massive malt. And when you get a malty aroma taste from a West Coast IPA, there's something fucking wrong. It shouldn't be there.
No, right.
Jamie C says Dean has the best beer reviews, short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah.
Yes, I try to be like that because I want to enjoy the rest of the beer off camera. I don't want to be.
But we all agree, and Chris has said this many times. Of you say more in 3 minutes than any of us can say in about 10. It's incredible.
It's unreal. He does though, doesn't he? I watched one of his videos about a week ago, and it was all done in about 3.5 minutes. And what was said in that 3.5 minutes was epic. I just can't do it. I've tried to match him. I thought I'm going to see if I can do a beer review like Dean and get it done in under 5 minutes. I can't do it. Just can't do it.
It's impossible. It is impossible, isn't it?
Yep. You'll do all right on Chris, though, mate. You'll do all right.
Yeah. Thanks. I try.
No, you will. Your channel will do all right. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he will. I like the way Chris comes round and sits in front of the.
Yeah.
I know he mentioned us like, should I cut that out? I'm like, no, don't cut it out.
That's part of his. That's his little thing now. You've got to carry that on now.
No, absolutely.
And I watched his KFC thing where he did half of them.
I was going to comment on that. I was going to put fucking hell, your bloody food reviews are longer than your beer reviews.
I couldn't resist it. I saw the devil bites and I thought, I'm going to try those devil bites. And then when I got them in the car, I thought, oh, fuck it. I might as well take them home and review them while I'm at it. And then I reviewed it once and I uploaded it in completely the wrong format. So I deleted it and then did the video all over again in the right format. I couldn't have the wrong format on the channel. It just, my OCD just couldn't work with that. So I had to redo the whole video.
No.
We are doing a poll on it.
We're not.
We are doing a poll.
No, we're not.
We are doing. Chris, do you think Scott should take me to Disneyland as part of our honeymoon?
Absolutely, he should, yes.
Thank you. He knows how much I love Disney, and I'll be if we go to Disneyland 1 or 2 days of the honeymoon.
Fucking well, hang on. You said, what do you mean 1 or 2 days? It was a day.
We can do whatever we want for the rest of it. I think that's a good deal.
Scott, throw the towel in, mate. Throw the towel in.
Well, the fact that Wanda puts up with you, Scott, you've got to take her to Disney.
Thank you so much.
Hang on a minute. Right, this chap here, he's that cunt. He saw what a lovely man I am over the weekend. And Wanda.
Yeah, no,
lovely lady. If you want to go to Disneyland for 1 day,
2 days. 1 day.
Well, hang on a minute. You can't sit 2 days in now.
No. 1 day and 1 night, and then travel in the morning.
Sounds good. Good.
Fuck's sake.
Make it happen.
Quiet night, so I can cry and be a blubbering mess.
Well, you can,
champagne. The Disneyland bottle of champagne.
Yeah, but you can send pictures of me while I'm in Prague.
We could pit stop there and then go to Prague.
Well, let's see. We've only got a certain amount of money.
Yeah,
there is another reason why you need to take her to Disneyland as well.
Why?
Because on the couple of snippets of the wedding videos you've put out, the majority of what I saw was Star Wars. So you need to reward that by taking her to Disneyland.
Yeah, thank you.
To be fair, she didn't actually. She didn't show you the Disney ring I bought her the day before. Did I not do that?
All I saw was Disney characters at the wedding.
No, right.
You and I went.
Star Wars characters at the wedding. I mean,
actually, no. That's not true. That's not true. That's actually not true.
It was lots of Star Wars.
Actually not true. Actually not true. Most of the stuff at the wedding was Disney.
No.
It was.
You had Chewbacca outside the wedding venue.
I thought it was the ex-wife turned up for a minute, to be fair. It confused me. But most of it was, we had so many arguments, but falling outs.
Because you didn't know what was coming and I already knew.
We didn't know about that.
No, but I knew it was more Star Wars stuff for you.
I'm going to mute her in a minute. She's getting on my nerves. But we've had, genuinely...
Because he thought it was all one-sided and he had no idea what was coming.
I'm fucking weak tomorrow. I'm filing for a divorce in the morning.
I went, hang on, you have no idea. So just...
The wedding cake was covered in Star Wars.
That wasn't nothing to do with me. Yeah, but I said I genuinely
just fucking go to Disneyland.
Genuinely, shut your face.
Thank you, dear. Gemma would agree as well.
I genuinely said make it 50-50. That's all I was after was 50-50.
It was definitely 80-20.
Shut your face.
I did it for you.
Morrison's are awful here. No new beers apart from the.
Change the subject. I know, over his head that way, wasn't it, Dean?
I'll never. We're getting divorced tomorrow. It's been a lovely week.
Get divorced in Disneyland.
Oh, we could do. How brilliant would that be? No. Yeah, I've read that one, Lovey. I could do some beer reviews in 30. Yeah, could you just fucking down them, you fucking lump? Don't like it.
You better not have.
Apparently, Putin has Disneyland Paris on his hit list.
That's it. Putin's on my.
Yes. I've never.
Thank you, Thomas.
Oh, fuck off, Thomas.
Thank you, David.
I don't want to go to Disneyland. I've been 3 times.
I don't want to go anywhere else, but I'm going to.
I want to go to Belgium.
I wonder. Right, we'll go Belgium.
Bruges. Go to Bruges.
I'm going to do half and half then.
Can they see me? Can they see me walking around and
Half
looking
an hour.
about town?
We'll go Disney and Belgium then.
Disney, Belgium,
Half and half.
Prague.
Half
I want
and
to go
half.
Prague.
Yeah, half and half.
Yeah, come on, meet in the middle. Meet in the middle, mate. Seal the deal.
Yeah, seal the deal. Get it done.
Are you witnessing to this? I can't touch.
Go.
You want
Yeah, it's done.
They have Star Wars edition. Not yet. There's a little bit in Paris. It's not major, is it?
It's getting bigger with Marvel and stuff though at the minute. And they're doing a Star Wars land in Disneyland too.
Go on, Wanda.
Oh, hell.
Are we up to date? No. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I told you, 20 minutes.
26 years unmarried.
2 engagement rings.
2 engagement rings. How do you how do you work out 2 engagement?
How are you not married yet, Mark? Dude? Okay. Take us a Poundland. Thanks, Kelly.
Taking a Poundland.
I'm quite happy going Poundland. You get lots of bargains. A lot of our wedding stuff come from Poundland, actually.
Yeah,
The wedding stuff on the video, if you have a look, half of it come from Poundland.
It looked really nice as well. We did everything on the cheap. It was not in the
I
expensive
homemade
day.
everything.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like that though. It was.
It didn't need to be,
All
did it?
that table stuff was
It was
from
quality.
Poundland, and the table numbers come off online, and I just printed them out. Made them myself.
I just turned up.
The
if I'm honest.
table plan I made myself. Took me hours though, didn't it, Scott?
I can't drink that. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking minging, man.
I've got 2 choices here. I can go back to Planet Pale Ale, or I can open Beer and Republic.
Oh dear, Dave.
Barry Island.
No,
I'd love to go to Barry Island for my
Yeah.
honeymoon.
no.
No,
not happening.
no, honeymoon. We can make a video
No, look, I've been asking. about-
searching for someone. I've been asking about grapefruit in IPA for months, and Dean nailed it in 5 seconds. Grapefruit is associated. No,
Oh yeah, grapefruit is bitter.
so absolutely, grapefruit associated with bitterness.
You.
I've got a question for Dean.
Go on.
Have you still got those 2 beers, Dean, that we were going to review?
I might have.
Are you sure? Because I've
Yeah.
kept mine, because I've been waiting for you. So I've kept mine for whenever you're ready. They're all
Yes.
tucked away.
Yes. It's 2 stouts, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the other one. Yeah.
Good job he knows. Go back to the other one.
What one?
Go back to the last comment.
Oh,
Paris is beautiful, full of the French.
yeah.
Not a fan of the French. What is it all about? What is all your? Oh, this is a good one. What is your go-to supermarket lager? IPA or pale ale? Mine probably Warsteiner, Buxton's Lupulus, and roll with it. So your go-to supermarket lager, IPA, and pale ale. So lager first. My lager will be Budvar.
I'd go Budvar or Urkel.
Yeah.
Or
Chris?
Vorsteiner.
Oh, Warsteiner.
What was the question? Because you keep cutting out for me. It's going to be the shit Wi-Fi. So what was the question?
Yes, right. What are your go-to supermarket beer? So, what's your supermarket go-to lager?
Supermarket go-to lager.
Heineken, Stella.
I do like Tetley's number 4. Do like that stuff.
That's a
Quick
good
and
beer.
easy.
IPA.
IPA would be Vocation, Life and Death.
Yeah, good shout. Good shout.
It has changed. It's not the same.
It's not the same, but it's still decent. I do agree. It's definitely changed. And I did a video of the old and the new. And again, I'm filming up of that. And then I drunk my last 2 cans of it. So I haven't been able to redo it.
I think Dean, IPA in a supermarket. Can you go back to the other one, Lobby, just for 2 seconds, please?
I've got a soft spot for Jaipur, and again, I don't think that's the same beer that what it was, but
no,
I've got a bottle version. Cans a bit iffy, but bottles not too bad.
What is your go-to supermarket IPA? I don't know. Probably if I'm going to pick something up, that's a really hard one because there's nothing that I would. Pale ale, I'm going to pick up Sierra Nevada.
Yeah,
that's a good beer.
IPA, I'm going to pick up.
You say Los Cosmonauts, but that's not the beer it was.
No, it's not, is it? It's terrible, and that's an absolute. It was a fantastic beer. IPA.
It depends on what you're calling a go-to or something you want to get in just as a quick, enjoyable beer, really, because there are differences in a supermarket. If I want for a quick IPA, that's why I drink Life and Death, because it's just an easy drinking IPA. Whereas things like Lost Cosmonauts, I wouldn't put them in a quick drinking, have a few type category, if that makes sense.
I don't think I've actually got any more. It would have been probably a year ago. It would have been Punk IPA. I don't think I have a go-to IPA in the supermarket at the moment. I do like the North. That North, the collaboration. I also like the ICAT, but they're not things I go and buy regularly. Don't buy anything regularly. So yeah, I don't know. Move on with I'm sorry if that's disappointed you. I don't know.
That's decent.
Uprising's a good beer.
That's nice.
I spent £500 on my wedding. Been together 20 years, and now can't get rid of her. What did we spend? We spent about £3,000. So our day cost about £3,000, didn't it?
Yeah. Because we did it on cheap.
We did it really cheap, £3,000 all in.
And you even managed to put a pair of shoes on, they're not trainers.
Did you just say you did your wedding for £3,000?
Yeah.
You did that wedding for £3,000?
Yeah, we did everything on the cheap.
Yep.
That looked like a $20,000 wedding to me.
To be fair,
the venue was cheap as anything.
The venue. We went in there. We went and looked at it.
Couldn't believe how cheap it was, could we?
They originally had a curfew for 10 o'clock, and we're like, it's just a little bit. I don't.
I was quite ready for my bed at 10
No, we
o'clock.
weren't. No, generally we were, but we didn't know this at the time. So when we booked it, it was like it's just a bit low. So we just had it's been extended till 11. So we were there from 1:30 to 11. And so you ever got to move people around the city. So you have the ceremony upstairs, and then you got the reception downstairs. It worked really well, didn't it?
Yeah, and the drinks were at the bar. People
Fallen Acre Golden Ale, fucking spot on.
We had jacket potatoes, so we didn't have a sit down meal.
Yep.
We just had a cheap buffet in the evening. and the venue and the whole place was already kind of, you didn't need to decorate it at all. So hardly any decorations was needed. So
actually, the venue and the catering came to about 2,800 quid. It was the other stuff on top. So your dresses, suits. It was not expensive. It was ridiculously cheap.
Yeah, and my wedding dress was 48 quid.
Wanda's wedding dress was £48.
Wow, that's amazing.
Of Ever Pretty.
Yeah, it was the fourth one though.
Yeah. Yeah, only because I got a bit fat.
You got fat.
I'll put on a bit of weight.
But she looks amazing. Do you know what? When Dean was there, obviously Dean's there. She said to me, obviously Dean knows the layout of the place, and obviously where I've had to go in beforehand to go and see the registrar and give my bits and pieces. So I did that the first.
I get pulled like that, Chris.
Huh?
Pulled like that, Chris.
What about it?
Get some in a minute.
Okay. And then I don't know what I'm saying now. You interrupted. Oh yeah, so upstairs, you're looking at the layout, and so you get married upstairs, and it's quite a small environment upstairs. It's very compact, it's cozy, and then I'm quite loud. I don't know if you've noticed. And Wanda's downstairs giving the her bits and pieces. Where's she going to do to the what are they called? The registrars and that. And she said, is he here? And she's like, oh, apparently they could all hear me. And she said, you were telling jokes upstairs. I'm like, I'm just trying to keep the mood light. Where to saying things. And so I just, she said, what are you telling jokes? I'm like, I'm just trying to keep the mood really light, because it's obviously otherwise the weddings can get quite sort of intense and things like that. And I'm like, I don't want my wedding to be intense. I just want it to be fun. So I'm like standing up against the curtain and things like that. And I just think those little things make a wedding, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had a lovely time.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
I was going to say, you didn't come across nervous.
I was very nervous. You
didn't show it. You didn't show it.
I kept walking up and down to make sure. What was really important to me was I wanted to be the first person there. So I was me, Paul, my best man, and Sam. We were the first people at the Square Tower. It's really important to me that if you're arriving, I'm there to greet you and thank you for coming. That's what I thought was really important, and I loved it. And then I remember standing at, it's not an altar, it's a fucking table, and then turning around and like Wanda's music playing to come in. What's wrong? Huh? Wanda's music's playing to come in, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to turn around or not. And the lady said, you can turn around. And I turned around and I saw Chantal and Leah coming up the aisle. I'm like, and then I got really nervous because they've been really good to me. And they smiled and turned around. And then I turned around and saw Wanda, and she just looked amazing. For a dress that costs £48, ridiculous, she looked absolutely stunning.
$1 million.
Correct. Wanda. Two seconds.
So you're enjoying your little break then, Chris?
Yeah, it's nice. I needed a break, to be honest. The rat race at home and everything else. And I love Norfolk. Norfolk feels like one of my kind of spiritual homes, really. And as soon as we kind of got into Norfolk and we got to this mobile home that we're staying in, that we've stayed in many times before because it belongs to Rachel's uncle, just felt relieved. I just felt like the world had been taken off my shoulders immediately, and just felt quite happy, quite chilled. And though we're only here for the weekend, I've got next week off work as well because I just need some time off because things have been getting a bit too much.
Nice little break. Nice little break.
So yeah, it's just nice to be away from home. Nice to be away from home. Nice to be away from work and just chill out for a couple of days. And then I've got, like I say, I've got next week off anyway, and just chill out because sometimes things just get a bit too much for me, and I just need to just cut loose and get away from it all. So yeah, it's nice to be away. And like I say, it's only for a couple of days, but that'll do. It's a break from everything. And when I got here, I turned my phone on. Well, my phone was on. I saw it switched to 5G, and I've never seen 5G on my phone. And I thought, I've never seen 5G. It's always been 4G. So I thought, I'll have a look on YouTube. And then I saw you and Scott on. So I was like, oh, I'll watch that as well then. Because it's ridiculous, isn't it? Away from home, it's pitch black outside. The stars look amazing because there's no light pollution. And there I am, sat outside in pitch darkness, looking at the stars, and I fucking think about having a look at YouTube. But then I saw it was you and Scott. So I thought, well, I've got to have a watch.
Yeah. Me and the missus, we're off to Norfolk for a weekend in a few months' time. Actually, I like that neck of the woods. I must admit, I do. I think it's very sort of laid back in it. There's, the rat race. You sort of leave that behind when you sort of cross the border into Norfolk.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what it's about, isn't it? And yeah, Norfolk's lovely. The beaches in Norfolk are lovely, and we're near a place called Holcombe, which is quite close to Wales, next to the sea, which is one of our favourite places. Just massive sandy beaches.
Switch off and enjoy, mate. That's the best thing.
Absolutely.
Lose yourself.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You're back.
I've been for a week.
Good to know.
I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes. I'm going to go to bed because I'm absolutely knackered.
No, I was going to think we'll call it a day in a bit.
Scott and Wanda, enjoy your honeymoon in Disneyland. Yeah, it could be in Disneyland. Well, it might be. Maybe a day.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we can fit in.
We'll see if we can get it in, can't we? You look comfortable, mate. Waiting for... Well, he's waiting. I don't like Burger King. I'm not a massive fan of Burger King. Wanda?
Burger King have gone downhill, haven't they, over the years?
I had a Burger King when I was 16 and got really bad food poisoning. So it's always not a massive thing that I would like to go for. Are we up to date?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, you're about 20 minutes behind.
Go on, whiz through the comments, Scott. Whiz through the comments.
Go on then. I'm warming to life and death. No, I can't. I've had about 4 or 5 of them, and I can't be doing with it. It's not the same. They've changed that. They've changed that since they've started putting the hops in that beer on the side of the can, and it's not what was originally in it. The Vocation Honeycomb Stout. I've got this, Chris. The Ferrero Rocher Stout.
I didn't rate that. I reviewed that and I didn't rate it. I thought it was one of the worst stouts they've done. And I love New Bristol Brewery, but I did not rate the Ferrero Rocher.
So Wanda's going to do a whole beer. It won't be that one. She's going to do a beer review on her own. And it's coming. It might be here tomorrow, or it might not be. We'll see. And she can do a whole beer review on her own. She says she's doing it. Are you doing it?
Maybe.
Yeah, do it, Wanda. Do it.
Brave enough. Go then, Wanda. Lambrini, Oh, shut up. You're going to remember the day for a long time. Oh, it was great. It was a great day. Everything about the day was fantastic. Watching
I've been married 19 years, and I still say my wedding day, apart from my kids being born, was one of the best days of my life. I'd love to go back and do my wedding again, and that was 19 years ago.
Fantastic. And watching her come down the aisle to me to turn around, I didn't know if I was allowed to turn around. And the registrar said, "You can turn around." And I turned around and saw Chantal and Leah coming up the aisle. I'm like, they look lovely. And then to see Wanda coming up as well was, and I put up a little short earlier of me. So when they say you can kiss the bride, I just grabbed her. It was like, grabbed her by the head and give her a kiss. And it was lovely. Fantastic day. Mark Jones, right, I'm off. Burgers here. This is the A-team of YouTube. All the best, and I'd love to wonder. I've got a can of that in the fridge. And it's up next. Stars in Norfolk are good. Are they?
Man. They're epic.
I just opened one of my last original MP Kirsches. Going to be sorely missed.
Right, I'm going to bugger off, lads.
Yeah, I'm going to bed as well, mate. Right, I'm going to lock this. Right, 2 seconds. Let me just kill this now. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Thank you so much for coming. Everyone's commented in the chat. If I've missed your comments, I do apologise. Very tired. It's been a long, long week. Me and Wanda, we wish you all the best. Thank you for Dean. Thank you to Chris. And we'll see you all very soon.
Ciao.